An older man quietly stood stationary in the hallowed and hushed hallways of a large museum. Unlike other tourists who moved somewhat rapidly from exhibit to exhibit, his eyes were focused intently on one particular painting. His imagination lay hold of this priceless piece of canvas as the two characters came to life and began to tell a rather fascinating story. The painting was entitled Checkmate. Its painter, Moritz Retsch, an 18th century artist, depicts two characters sitting on either side of a chessboard. On one side sits a young man, and on the other side sits Satan. The young man appears to be distraught as he studies the chessboard in front of him. The title, coupled with the scene playing out in the painting, makes it obvious to the casual observer that this young man has waged his soul in a chess match with Satan and lost. All of his moves have been exhausted and there is no more escape. He's in checkmate. Oftentimes, life can feel exactly like that. We're playing a game with eternal consequences. Our hopes, dreams, and salvation seem to hang in the balance, and every move seems like a mistake that we can't take back. Every misstep is another opportunity for the enemy to drive us further and further into a corner until we are hopelessly trapped. Now, the enemy moves in to take us captive and execute his judgment against us. It seems hopeless. However, after studying the painting for quite some time, the older man began to proclaim loudly for all to hear, "It's a lie! It's a lie! It's all a lie!" People began to gather around, wondering what had made this man so excited that he would begin shouting in the middle of such a hushed place. What most did not know is that seemingly ordinary man that had been engrossed with his study of the painting was, in fact, actually Paul Morphy, an international chess master. It's a lie. It's an illusion, he continued. This young man is not in checkmate. I've studied the board, and in fact, hope is not lost, for his king has one more move. My friend, the same is true in your life. Hope is not lost. Your story is not over. You're no longer trapped by a life defined by your mistakes, your missteps, and your failures. You are not forever trapped in this pit of despair, depression, and hopelessness, because your king has one more move. Might I remind you that the same enemy that's been fighting you thought it had defeated Jesus when it nailed him to the cross. They celebrated when they buried him and rejoiced for 3 days while he was lying there in the grave. Yes, they thought they had toppled this king and had heaven in checkmate. But little did they know that the king had one more move. Until next time, God bless. Have a very, very beautiful day.